What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Mavericks Point of View. We're gonna go over XRP. We're moving over, coming back from last week. It's 2 a.m. and I'm getting straight into it, not wasting no time. So, last week when we talked about XRP, we were going off of our lower highs, right? Our lower highs and our lower lows. Now, what happened? Not much really happened last week. I will say enough happened, right? We still got this move. So what happened was it came up, it bounced off of the 1.27 and went right back down to the 1.12, and it might play in this level. This might be what we see for the next few weeks, or one. Well, not or. This might be what we see for the next few weeks. The other options is that I will finally get below this level that's been holding it, and it'll do this, or it'll get above and do this, right? That's all. We know our moves. We know what we're looking for. There's nothing complicated about what's going on right now. If we go to the daily time frame, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm very tired. If we go to the daily time frame, we'll kind of see the moves a little bit more condensed and maybe be clearer to identify, right? But it's the same thing. Like on an overall grand scheme of things, we're coming off of this lower low and we're looking for a lower high. This might be our lower high. Let's all right. And I say might because technically, I mean, technically it is, right? Let me see if this works now on here because it wasn't working on the other video. Oh, what do you know? Okay. All right. For now, I'm going to call this a lower high. And you know why I'm going to call it a lower high? Because it's still pivoted. Now, if the market gets above this, then that'll be a higher high, right? And then we'll know we're going in the right direction. So I'm going to leave that lower high there. We don't have a lower low yet. Obviously, the lower low is what's going to continue to downtrend. We got to wait and see if the market gets, look, we'll make it even clearer. Boom, zoom in a little bit. If the market goes ahead and goes below this low right here, we're gonna see a lower low, and that means we're continuing back our downtrend, even if it kind of like trickles down, right? And if the market gets above this high right here, this peak right here, we're gonna start going back up and getting back towards these territories most likely. Um, I still believe crypto is on a downtrend right now. I've been saying Bitcoin was going to go to 50,000 before because I was looking on it in the long term, and I always look at the opposite of what everybody else is doing by default because if everybody's doing something, it's automatically wrong. That's how the herd mentality works. So if you see everybody screaming, "Oh, Bitcoin's gonna go up," it's gonna go down. It might go up a little bit, but it's gonna go down, right? And then when everybody's like, "Oh, Bitcoin's bobbing, it's going to the bottom, it's gonna go lower," da da da. If everybody's on the same page, usually it turns out the direction. I don't know what that's called, and I don't really care. The point is, don't be in the same place as the herd, right? You don't want to ever do that in any field. So this is what we're looking at for XRP. I actually don't have to change anything. It did do this, right? So we went up, boom, reversed, boom. Now we're playing in this territory. This is our next consolidation level, consolidation zone, consolidation, the matrix box, right? Um, and we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Me, I'm gonna play it safe and wait and see what happens. This was a good sell though. After this next day right here, this was a good sell opportunity. You could have made yourself about 7.45%. We trade at a 15x for XRP, so that means, let me do the math for you guys. Hold on, where's my calculator? Handy dandy calculator. I'm gonna do it on here. Calculator. Okay, so yeah, about 1.12, which would be 100%, 112%, aka 1.2, 1.1x, 1.12x, whatever the case may be. The point is that's still a good move, still a good trade setup. You double your money in literally a week. So you will you made 100% of your money in a week. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you want to see these moves and see them over time. You want to wait for a nice volume of movement or wait for the levels to reject at a certain point on the weekly, especially with crypto. Follow it on the weekly. Do not follow it on the lower time frames. I use the daily to enter to weekly, but I don't follow it on the daily, right? I just like better confirmation. Even this right now, even though I'm marking that high, and that's why I was kind of reluctant, but I'm not marking it based off of the daily per se. I'm marking it off of the weekly levels and the weekly movement, right? So this level did get rejected, right? This was the previous bottom here. It did get rejected, and now we're hovering between this bottom. So that's why I feel like we're gonna go back and forth through the matrix. But I am letting y'all know that I'm not. I'm only taking executions when it comes to XRP off of the daily or up, preferably the weekly. But if I really want to slice in there and get a quick move like I did this week, I'll use the daily. I like looking at when it comes to a lot of people having value in something. the weekly and up is always a good time frame. It just gives you so much clarity. It's like playing a video game on hard mode versus playing or nightmare mode versus playing it on easy mode. Like I'm just like, bro, I'm here to make money consistently and continually. Why would I play it on hard mode on purpose? Like I don't need that type of challenge. I'll play Call of Duty for that. There's enough sweats over there. Anyway, that's about it. I don't have nothing else to review, so I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get to sleep because I'm about to go to sleep. It's 2:20 and I am out. Thank you guys for tuning in to Maverick's Point of View. I'll be back at y'all with another video. Hopefully, I don't need a midweek update, but if there is one, I'll give you one. So anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good night. Peace.